Dreaded nightmare, the 2-ply shorts. I'm not going to worry about the 2-ply shorts. However, I do got to flip my screen on. Now you see how quick this is. If your guy was in your print shop and he had to move from one job to the next, you're going to want him to do it in a pretty quick time. I mean, you don't want him to kill himself because you don't want people making mistakes and you don't want people getting burned out, but still, you want him to get it done. It's actually backwards. And this print shop's not any different. They want it to get done. Some guys load from the leg. I prefer to load from the top. Don't ask me why. Just a little idiosyncrasy for this printer. Again, jacket, shorts locked down for the 2-ply. Now normally because it's nylon, I throw it under a quick flash because I'm doing multicolor stuff. This one here I'm not going to do multicolor. I'm just going to hit. Grab my squeegee, put a little ink on there. And run it across my short. I do these rotary, same as I would any other job. There you go, customer's right leg on the short. Simple as that. Next thing that happens quite a bit, it's going to be happening real soon, is the TV numbers up on the collar of the jerseys. Well, they've designed it so that I can switch from one to the next relatively easy. For this set case, I'm going to use the number 1. We're going to print an 11 up on the collar. First, I just dial in my screen, slide my palette, I'm going to use, because it's a white jersey, I'm going to use navy ink. I'm just going to print an 11 just to show you, because the concept here is what we're trying to prove. Scoop a little ink out there. Maybe your guys aren't as messy as me. We probably don't print as fast either. So now, loading through the cowl. Again, it's a 2-ply cowl. Here's my lockdown. Now when I'm doing these rotary, I take this, send it over to the flash, next palette will come around, I throw my next jersey on there. When they're done and they come around and they're dry, I pop it off, I spin it around, throw it right back on there. It's that simple, it's that fast. I can do, let's say in the course of a day, these guys are to give me 300 jerseys and say, hey, I need 300 two-color TV numbers on those jerseys. At the end of the day, I'll have them done. This is just one color. You can see how simple that is. You know, there are other machines out there with all kinds of other claims. You see them on YouTube, you're seeing this on YouTube. I'm here to tell you, 23 years of printing. Until I found this machine, I had to have a pain in the butt. I was walking across the shop looking for things that I needed and I didn't have. Trying to use stencils, that was a huge pain in the butt. You guys know, ripping out all the inserts, trying to get the little squares to line up for your 8s and 6s and so on. Just to have, it's summertime. It's hot, you got fans going, that's blowing stencils off. Static alone, bringing the screen down, makes your stencil move just a bit. Come on, that's not One, it's not economical because stencils are expensive. Two, it's not time saving because you have to do all that. Or you have to hire somebody to do all that before your printer gets to it. So now you got someone else on the payroll. Here, I got 10 screens for one color, 10 screens for another color. That's 20 screens. Cleaning these screens is under 10 minutes, easily. It's not that big of a deal. With, not to, because I was told, asked not to, other machines, other presses that are out there, this is a Hopkins press. I've worked on Antec presses. I've worked on a lot of different presses. This machine works on all of them. They didn't have to buy a new machine to put in their shop and find room for it. They didn't have to have a bigger exposure unit to burn bigger screens. That's the screen. We can use this for regular jobs. We can use this for number jobs. It's that simple. If I had to, with this system, I could print a 20 color job right here, one screen at a time. Almost like I did when I first started this at 14 years old at my kitchen table. Oh, obviously I'm much better now because of the tools of the trade. Basically, what I'm trying to say to you guys is the ultimate system works. Other guys out there are going to try and say, this doesn't work. You're wasting your time. You're not wasting your time, and you're certainly not wasting your money. Production for me has literally gone up 60%, and that's no lie. That's no joke, and I'm not kidding. I don't have to worry about working 60 hours a week anymore to get the job done. I'm 45, 50, the overtime's nice, but I don't have to put in all that hard time anymore because this allows me to get the job done in the course of my regular 8 to 10 hour day. What we've shown you here now, that's not all of what I use this machine for, but that's all that we can show you right now. And believe me, if they give me the chance, you'll see my face again showing you something else that you can do with this machine. Names, leg prints, sleeve prints. It goes on and on and on. I've done every job that you can do in a print shop. Everything. Give me a Frisbee to print. I'll print a Frisbee, whatever you need done. I can do it on this machine. And I don't walk any further than here. I grab my palette, I come over, I grab my numbers, I grab my job. I stay right here all day long. That's where they make their money. That's where I make my money. And that's how I get home at 5 o'clock to my kids. The Ultimate system has allowed me to do that. And that's why I'm here telling you today. You need to buy the Ultimate. If you don't believe me, come to Keys 2 Sports, Pittsford, Vermont. I'm on the first press through the door. I'll prove it to you. Thanks.